Hey guys! Welcome back to Let's Play Grandia 2. Last time, Rowan and the rest of us took down a boss, and Lena wasn't here, but Millennia got herself a new piece of Almar, and then we met Melfice, Ryudo's brother. That fight did not go very well for us. This time, Rowan seems to be at a crossroads. Don't get soft on me. I've always thought he was soft. But I recall a lad made of stronger cloth.
One shall stand, one shall fall.
Pika, pika, pika.
I thought you were made of sterner stuff.
And I always found that amusing. I haven't seen that video in a long time. You let the past be. Seeing the world outside. What have you come to believe? They are meaningless. What should you do? Spit it out already, kid. You know the answer. Nicely put. I shall remain in the kingdom. My travels end here. That is the reason why I said you should save in the last part. Yeah, you can unequip everything save for weapons, I believe. I think you have to be equipped with a weapon, so just give him the weakest thing that you have left, and keep the stronger ones because they sell for more money, and then strip him of all his stuff, which is why I didn't have him heal in the with a spell in the boss fight against Melfice in the last episode, because he did not have anything equipped. He had a weapon, and that was it. Ah, and he gets his little tiara crown thing and a new sprite. By the way, I think at one point this area or this scene was voice acted, but for whatever reason it's not in this version. I'm not 100% sure on this, but the dialogue's going automatically. I can't do anything about it, which only ever happens with voice dialogue. So, anyway. If it's going too fast for you, there's nothing I can do. It's going on its own. So, pause the video if you need to. Destroyed the factory. Why was it here?
Why this all of a sudden? How could such a thing be?
Your Highness, what should we do?
However, we are people, not the pawns nor the tools of Valmar.
See, the rest of it is voice acted.
Now Valmar is trying to revive. Yet what Valmar wants is not people, but only pawns, dolls to do with as he wishes. We once hid in shame, and that kept us from dreaming of a better future. A future we could work towards, together. But our past shall control us no longer, as we work with this new sense of pride to achieve our goals. I shall now raise the flag again, so that we do not forget the mistakes of our ancestors.
Still don't like the kid's voice. But we will launch it as
Under this flag, let us search
as a
out
memory.
and find a new way.
I like that transition where they pan up to the flag, and then we kind of change the perspective onto Ryudo and Elena up here. It's pretty cool.
Impressive. I could never do a thing like that. Is it proper for a sister of Granas to be involved with these people?
It's all
No,
right.
not at all.
This is something that I must do.
But I like
Up
that.
until now, I simply feared darkness and did not attempt to understand it.
And this.
Now I know. We must see the world for what it is.
I love the character growth from Elena here. She wasn't really involved in much of the events of this city past the little scene that we had with Hemble, but now we actually get some character growth from her closeness with Rowan versus, you know, the fact that these people were at one point all devil worshippers. Well, in the distant past anyway. Don't need to worry about it. That kid can take care of himself. I have faith in his decisions. A new king crown. Yeah, they didn't really go into great detail about this, but Rowan is now the crown prince, and he's going to take care of all the day-to-day operations, even though the king's still alive. The king, unfortunately, is kind of useless at this point. He's not all that much, you know, not all that much going on upstairs, I think. Gross. Okay, then. Charting a new course. Guess I better get with it. Or, whatever. You're gonna be a knight. It's a job you have to qualify for. You want to protect the king. So basically, he's... No. I gotta go... I think... No, that's the boat. I don't think I need to take the boat. I need to go out the front door, which is weird. They put me down here, considering I was on the roof earlier, which you can't get to. Things are gonna get very busy. I mean, His Majesty. Now, I don't remember if any of these people have particularly interesting things to say, but I would guess they would. Well, isn't that nice? Everyone seems to be very much behind the young prince, which is always good. Will make his ascension to the throne a lot easier. Look boldly toward a new future. Awesome. Can we go talk to Rowan? I don't think we can. If he's not in here, I'll cut it out. Oh, no, I guess I don't have to. Anyway, we need to get the island of Garland quickly and face Melfice. So that is Ryudo's homeland, though they don't really specify it yet, but that's where we're heading. But I guess we're not quite ready to say goodbye at this point. That's the plan. I cannot avoid it. Don't worry about it, kid. It's all good. A ship is ready for you at the harbor. Are you sure you do not need soldiers? Yeah, I don't think we would need those. Unless we needed, I don't know, target practice or something like that. Anyway, I shall miss you. I will miss... Yeah, Lollipop Lane. There you go. You are right. So he's going to work hard, and we lose out on him and his crappy voice and his great stats. But yeah, I unequipped everything from him. You have a chance to do that after the boss fight and like before the fight with Melfice, which doesn't really matter. Anything like his mana egg won't be taken from you, and I don't think his accessory will either. But any of his other equipment, such as let's see here, like the Sister's Robe or Wizard's Hat or any of the boots, all of those things would have been held on. So you've got a Sister's Robe. and put you back on the wizard's hat there, and you get the glass slippers. That will be very helpful for you. Mana insignia cuts MP consumption by 15%. We got that from the boss fight last time. Very, 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 very good. One of the best things we can get. So let's give you the chaos egg there. Guess we have too many mana eggs at this point, so I'll just throw some stuff back on here. Close. I guess I should probably give you a better weapon. Close enough. You are free now. So what are you going to do, little Miss Automata? Anything good, anyway. Plant a tree, kiss a baby, whatever. I don't know. Fly a kite, build a birdhouse. What are we going to do with her? Of course, we're down a party member. Why not? Forgotten her soul. I think the idea was that she doesn't have one in the first place, which is the only reason she survived Millennia's soul devouring whatever. This will be made known. She will accompany us until then, for likely her soul will not be found should she not. Well, she's not a puppet anymore. Would you like to join us? Yes, because Merrick, I guess, is your master. She continues to call him that. Tio, welcome. Tio is probably one of the best characters in this entire game. And for bloody good reason, too. High speed, high magic stat, and some of the best weapons in the game. We're going to drop your defense a little. Actually, you know what? You can keep that. She's got sleep resistance, naturally, so that's nice. Shadow shoes, ups evasion. Meteor ring, more evasion. She comes with evasion gear, has great magic stat, great speed, great movement. She is really, really good. Okay, let's see here. Power up. Lotus flower. This is a cancel attack that hits enemies in a line. Much like these cancel attacks, except for this hits more than one enemy. It is really, really, really good. Yeah, let's max that out right away. This is like pretty much all the other level 2 attacks, so that's fine. We won't learn that right now. This one is basically the all-targeting wind elemental attack that we can get as a spell, except the animation is slightly different. Same effects, and I think this one's based off of her magical stat as well. So it's alright, I guess, and it costs SP instead of MP, so meh. It's kind of useful for its secondary effect, which I'll go over once we actually get the original one, which is, I think, Halnado. I'll be able to show it off then. Oops, no, power up. What do we have? Book of Gales. Speed. Wind lightning. Yay. Wind blizzard. Also yay. Counter after evasion. Execution time for items. That could be useful. I'm not going to use a lot of items right now, but that will change in a couple of towns. I'm going to leave, I think, well enough for alone for now. I'll go and work on that in between episodes. I can think about what I actually want to get. But yeah, for now, I'm just going to leave the rest of that alone. Before we do anything here, let's go skill equip. Everything that Rowan had, you now have. Let's see here. We have... No, stop that. That one. That one. And we gotta get Elena some stuff there. And what else? You had the speed one. Like, look at your agility. 120, 85, 98, 104. So, yeah. I think I'm gonna give you speed now. And then you, we're gonna give... Do I have anything else? I have nothing else to give you. Okay, we'll give you nothing for now. We'll figure the rest of that stuff out later. The future of this country. Okay, then. So you mean nothing. Do we get a bunch of new lines of dialogue? Probably. Oh, I love the music for this. They just start chilling along with it. It's like, oh, sure, why not? People of Darkness. Wouldn't matter. I hate to think what would happen. Okay, sure. If you say so. I don't think we can do any of the other games at this point, but it was quite a shock. Blood runs in our veins. The past is the past. Test your strength. It's not a relevant question. Well, the thing is, you get a goldfish fishing. Seems kind of pointless. Tio is entirely logical as a machine, so yeah, I can see this starting to come up here. Shut you down for a reason, don't you think? Ah, and I fed that to both Elena and Millennia. Yeah, you better be careful. I'm gonna come back for you. Sirum Informant's Tent. Did they always call it that, or did they call it Hembel's Tent before? Okay. I don't think you can still do the arm wrestling at this point, though. I could be wrong. Most of the guides say not, but I don't ever... King Rowan Juice. Yeah, I never do that at this point. I've always had it done by now. And what about you? And what about you guys? You guys got some stuff to sing about or something like that? He got his tail from you. Then how do you still have a tail? Made a new friend. So yeah, the little girl out front, I guess, is his friend now. Tribes and nations should never matter. Not ever. Okay, I already talked to you. I was hoping I'd get a second line of dialogue, but that's fine. I'm not going to talk to absolutely everybody. But I am going to run back to the inn, because I believe we can have another little thing in here, which would be beneficial. There we go. Captain should be down at the harbor, but we can spend the night, so I want to do that. That, and we don't really have time to get into all the other stuff that happens when we go down to the dock. Better get some rest. Yeah, if you noticed before, I talked about people having different meals or whatever. In this case, Ryudo's got a sandwich or a whole loaf of bread, whatever you got there, bud. And then Elena's got her little thing. All Tio gets is a little cup that she drinks from with a straw. I don't think that has any significance on anything. It's just kind of weird. We'll figure each other out soon enough. I concur with Elena. To achieve superiority in combat, adequate information must be gathered and processed. Okay. Maybe true. Little different from what you're thinking. I seek vengeance, that is all. And my master. He's a master of many other things as well. Never fails to guide us down the proper path. Wasn't it that he got lost before? Songstress of the Church of Granis. What is a songstress? Someone who meddles in the affairs of others without considering the consequences. Appropriately filed, leaving only Ryudo and Sky to be processed. My job is to guard and protect this hothead from all the danger his endlessly flapping mouth gets him into. Not a very good job you've been doing there, buddy. Geohound, my job is to care for the half-senile old bird, and no, I don't know how he keeps getting out of his cage. No, pretty much not. It is my turn. I am Tio. And that is all. One gives one's name and personal background. I have no personal background, therefore I provide only my name. Present ever waits, huh? Linchpin. I was only reading half of that and I was like, wait, that doesn't make sense. Anyway, time slips through calendars and clocks. Friend of Ryudo and you others. Is that good? It is sufficient. Nice to meet you, Tio. We're in for a ride. Always. Yes, Elena. Okay, we already got that one. Do you have another one? Friendship is set. Looks like you're stuck with Master there, big buddy. Okay. Okay, good enough. Let's finish up. Time to have a nap. So yeah, that's pretty much all the time we have for today. We didn't accomplish a whole lot today, but we did have to go through a lot of dialogue and cutscenes to get through this area, so... Whoa, that was weird. This is actually the second point of no return, so if there's anything you want to buy or sell or whatever you want to do, this is the time to do it. Because if we don't do it now, you won't be able to come back here later. Technically, I think part of this continent is revisitable later, but most of the areas will have different stuff, so you won't be able to get any of the items you missed from any of the dungeons or anything like that. I think you might be able to get the ones out of the Rawl Hills later. I'm not 100% sure on how that works, but those are sell. Do we need to buy anything? I don't really think we need to buy anything. There are no new weapons for Tio, unfortunately. I think we probably... No, we don't need that. We should be good. You could buy some of this other stuff. I don't think we really need it. We've got 2 of those. We don't really need one for Ryudo there, so that should be fine. Yeah, I think we're pretty much good. There's not really anything new here that we need to get for Tio. She already comes with better stuff than we normally had at this point in the game, so... Yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Next time, we'll head down to the port, which, if I can reorient myself, is right through here. And yeah, that's all for this one. And I'll see you guys next time.